We traders have so many tools that help us in our trading. And there is one such tool that tells us when a currency is going to be weak or when a currency is going to be strong, or when a currency is weak and when a currency is going to be strong or is strong. Hi, my name is Daksh and this is Forex Monopoly, and in this video I'm going to tell you about an indicator which is called as currency strength meter. Stick around till the end because I'm not just going to tell you what is a currency strength meter, but also tell you about some ways by which you can use currency strength meter to trade with. So let's get started now. Now let us take an example to understand how to read the currency strength indicator. So here on the chart you can see that there are different lines, and in this case let us say this yellow line is for US dollars. Like you can see that the slope of US dollar was moving up, which tells us that US dollar was getting stronger. But then after this, over here you can see the slope started to move down, which tells us that the US dollar is now seeing weakness. In the same way, there are different lines or slopes of different currencies, and you can use this to understand which currency is getting stronger and which is getting weaker. In Forex, you have to understand that it is not only about a single currency. In Forex, we deal in currency pairs. That is, one currency is always paired with another currency. So when you use this currency strength indicator, you have to always consider the strength of other currency. Like let us say that you are finding out what is going to happen on Euro USD using the currency strength meter. Then when you check the strength of US dollars, like we did earlier, you have to also check the strength of Euro. Like if you are using currency strength indicator to understand what will happen in Euro USD. So in this case, the US dollar is getting weaker, which I agree. But then if you see, Euro is weaker than US dollar. So even if the US dollar is getting weaker, the Euro is getting weaker too, and Euro is far more weaker than US dollar, because US dollar is now in around 59 to 60 level and Euro is running on 40 level, which is a huge difference. So even if the indicator shows that US dollar is getting weaker, but still the price on Euro USD can move down. So you have to always consider this. Now let us see how to trade using currency strength indicator. So the currency strength meter or the currency strength indicator can mainly be used for two purposes. The first one is to write trends and the second one is to spot reversals. Now first, let us try to understand how to write trends. So whenever we buy currency pairs, we buy the base currency and sell the quote currency, right? And on the other hand, if we are shorting a currency pair, we are selling the base currency and buying the quote currency. Now let us suppose that the currency meter shows that GBP is strong and say US dollar is weak. So here you will take long position in the GBP USD currency pair. On the other hand, if GBP is showing weakness and USD is strong, then you should go short in GBP USD pair, because here GBP is weak and USD is strong, so the price will move down. Now never trade a currency pair in which both currencies are showing strength or both are showing weakness, because it will be very hard for you to understand which is going to dominate, like who is going to dominate whom. If say both US dollar and Euro is showing strength, then avoid trading the Euro USD currency pair based on currency strength indicator, as both currencies showing strength will mean that the price will move sideways or anything can happen. Okay, so now let us learn about the second method or second way of using currency strength indicator, that is to find trend reversals. Now before we move forward, tell me this. You can see the currency strength indicator, right? So if here the US dollars is getting stronger, will it always keep getting stronger? Or if here the Euro is getting weaker, will it always like keep getting weaker? No, right? Because the currency cannot stay strong for all the time or stay weak for all the time. It has to change. So currency strength indicator tells us when a currency is getting weaker or when it is going to get strong, or it helps us to identify the reversal points. Like over here you can see from this point, you can see that US dollar started to get weak, like the slope was up and then the slope turned toward down, indicating that US dollar is seeing some weakness. In the same way, the slope of this currency started to move up from this point. So if you could identify such points, and then use it with technical analysis, whichever technical analysis you use, let it be price action or any other indicators. Then it will be very helpful to you to spot trend reversals using currency strength indicator.